And then after coffee, more Oblivion. Until 4 p.m. Until 4 p.m. CT. Then it's gonna be time for a little break for a couple of hours. And then we're back for the 6 p.m. Paradox announcement that we're gonna watch together. Hey, Boss Face, good morning. How we doing, man? How are you doing? So yeah, we're gonna see what Paradox has for us today, 6 p.m. EU time. So you're gonna be watching that together. That we're gonna watch together. Wait, which one is that? Which one is that? Ah, that's something I don't have, seems like. That's good, eh? And that boss face, nice. Hopefully. Oh, wait. I'll show you this one. Nice. Insane. New Dungeons and Dragons movie, and there's drama about that already. Damn, son. People already not happy about some actors or something, I guess. The classic. Doing it wrong. Alright, there's one here I could do. Actually, wait, there's also Kinnaret nearby here, seems like. I think like literally here somewhere. Probably. Try to figure out like here somewhere. Let's do it. Let's try. I can't be indeed. I hope coffee will help you to get up to speed. I have some of my tea waiting for me. How can there be drama? It's impossible. Almost full. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go store it then. Was this mace actually doing the check? Oh yeah, the absorbs, alright. Absorbs. Let's see this week on the menu. Basically then, it's a Monday, right? Time to get the schedule laid out. So today we are Oblivioning, and then watching some Paradox, and then tomorrow and day after tomorrow I'll be off. It's International Women's Day and Wednesday, which is a holiday here. I have the day off here, so you're gonna go visit my grandma, and tomorrow I'm gonna visit another grandma and hang out with friends. Then Thursday, I'm gonna finish Atomic Heart. There should be already not crazy much left there, because I think all the testing grounds done. Now it's just all the main stuff left, so that should be most likely done. So it's gonna be like Thursday, pretty much full stream of it. Then second, which should I ditch? I could waste the charges on this first. Mention this for sure, though. This for sure. It's only works like on NPCs, I think, right? So, sounds kinda okay. Not super heavy either, so that's good then. But whatever then. I guess I can do some of this here. So yeah, we'll see what they're gonna show. But yeah, Thursday after Atomic Heart's done, gonna be in the evening. In the evening is gonna be the Nacon event. That's gonna be 7 p.m. CET. Today is 6 p.m. and then it's gonna be 7. Oh, we gonna check that stuff. I'm gonna see what they're gonna show there. There's also gonna be Capcom at night from Thursday to Friday, but yeah, it's like 1:30 a.m. my time, and yeah, probably not. Probably not. And there is also kind of a list of things they're gonna show there, so like nothing super exciting then, you know, so I think I'm gonna skip that. Probably. And then yeah, Friday's gonna be maybe some more Oblivion in the morning. And then it's gonna be some First Look Friday material. And got the one military camp. There's also a management one. A little bit more ding than the one that I did on Next Fest, seems like though. And that one was kind of simplistic pixel one. And this one is like more of a link management stuff, I will say. And on Saturday, also gonna do some of the new stuff to check. It's like Outlanders, I think. That one should be out soon. Gonna do that. Maybe I'm gonna do the Contraband Police. Maybe we'll see. I will see if I'll get my hands on it. I might. Yeah, for the memes, See, we have some stuff. Going on at Play. Gonna be a nice week. I was thinking about returning to Pentiment, but then also my Game Pass will be over next week already. And Pentiment is still, like I looked on how long to beat and everything, still kind of chunky potentially. Especially with me tending to going pretty slow. And doing a lot of stuff. That might take a while. So I might not be able to finish until my Game Pass runs out. And for now, I don't think they are... They're having another session of giving away the Game Pass. And Microsoft streamers, we'll see. They do like couple of times a year, I think. So I would assume like closer to summer. And the winter... And the autumn-winter one. So maybe like summer, I guess, or something. Oh, we will see. So I'm gonna pick like some of the new stuff to play. Out of the things I basically play on First Look Friday. No, you can, like, it's not a problem really to get Game Pass. It's doable. It's just I kind of like rather, like I either go for it when there's like a bunch of stuff I want to play, like some big stuff, or if I get it for free basically. Otherwise you kind of just, you know, get it, like play one game and then you done. And this time I got decent value out of it. This time was pretty decent. I hear already. That was fast. How annoying is the game? Yeah, Game Pass even like available here really. It's not a problem. You just need to buy it like from retailers, and they usually sell like all the Ultimate Edition and stuff, so you just end up overpaying. But you can also get other regions too. That's how I did it before. That's how I do it now really, because otherwise Atomic Heart wouldn't be even available here. So it is all doable. But yeah, I'd rather just kind of chill then. I wait for more stuff to stock to play. Right now it's like Pentiment, and maybe I'll try Deathloop also. Yeah, but nothing super crazy. I mean, I could find something too. Like, could maybe check out that that oolong going and stuff like this. You know. But man. We'll see. Wait, didn't? No. It's a different one. Oh yeah, that's the Clavicus already. Is there like Kinneret also right nearby? I guess Kinneret is like way higher there. Hey, not Kiev. No, Kinneret should be out here somewhere. Alright. We'll get him too. Washford if you got average PC. Could be, could be.
Immortal! Wonderful. Always a pleasure. Perhaps you'll do service for me, mortal, and I'll reward you. A fair bargain, don't you think? You will retrieve for me a sword. A very special sword. It contains the soul of Umbra, a hero I have had dealings with in the past. Bring the sword to me, and I'll reward you with my mask. You'll not find a better bargain, mortal. Begin your search in Hell's Gate.
Sure. I should talk with the piece around here.
Clavicus Vile has offered you a bargain. Serve him well.
Sure.
It's a small community not far from here. If Lord Clavicus has sent you there, I suggest you be on your way. Go then.
Clavicus Vile has offered you a bargain. Serve him well.
And the Morrowind, yeah.
We want
Clavicus Vile has offered you a bargain.
That was a
Serve
Fiesta.
him well.
That was a Fiesta fighting that one.
Fortunes to you.
Let's wait until the morning. Actually, while I'm at it, let me see. I do have this one, nice. Actually, maybe even have this? No, alright. Let me see. I should get multiply the stuff there. Oh, that I put in the chest.
Hello! Hey, pay attention! In your pack, the dog. I swear, you heroes aren't particularly quick on the uptake.
I'm on Chris. Hey, Regian, good morning.
Got your attention. I'm Barbas, the Hound of Clavicus Vile. Not that I've always been a hound, or always been called Barbas. I've also been a Red Guard. For a while I was a scamp, making deals with orcs. But for now, I am his hound, and I serve the Lord Clavicus.
Hey, Troxel.
A word of advice here. You've made a bad deal. This Umbra, bad business. Things always end badly where that one's concerned. Clavicus has always been a little blind to that, and it'll end badly this time too. So just leave things be. Walk away. It's your best bet, really.
Let's see. We'll see about that. The sword and mask choice. Could be. Should be a good sword. Not sure if it's a good mask. Let's go and track so. Disappeared, come on. I really have stuff to put in there though. Don't think so. Yeah, fine. Just stored everything. Don't think there's a lot of ingredients around here. It's only food, whatever. I'll bring some more later. Alright, let's see. Still kind of dark. It's time to go get some suction going, yeah. We'll need some of the stock. Alright. Someone might be sleeping still, but kinda doubt it.
Hello.
Anyone's still sleeping? Right.
Welcome to Pell's Gate. What brings you around here? Umbra? You need to speak with Hiroki the Wide. I've got nothing to say about Umbra.
Wide, eh?
Take care.
Any new books?
I found Istana's.
I've not read that yet. It's a shame there isn't more.
Let's see, so actually too. Yeah, no one home. Fine. Everyone already awake.
Welcome to Pell's Gate. What brings you around here? I know of Umbra, but you're a straight.
Let's see, classic.
What?
Classic. Alright, let's see.
I wish I could say that. Whatever you want.
Oh, very good then.
Don't try. That's just stupid. Don't, please. I'm sorry. What a dumb joke. Really? Don't waste your flattery on me. Well done.
Oh, come on.
I don't talk such rot. I accept. That's just stupid. What a great story. Not now, not whatever. You think that's funny? I wish I could. Whatever. What? That's just stupid. That works for me.
Fine.
Umbra. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. And it's not one you should be using around Pell's Gate either. Before I go on, let's clear something up. Are you here asking about the sword or the person? Which is it?
Sword,
It's a powerful sword, no doubt about that. Jet black, got a wicked edge on it. And they say it can steal a man's soul.
A
I
wicked,
know of
them.
at least one soul it stole. Lenwyn. She's the one who found the blasted thing. I suppose you want to hear about the person now. Who is Umbra? I can tell you who Umbra used to be. Lenwyn. She's my apprentice, or at least she was, until she found that sword. Never did say where it came from. She just showed up with it one day, said it was called Umbra. But she was different. She'd always been fair with a sword, but she began looking for fights, became bloodthirsty, and then started calling herself Umbra after the sword. Finally signed on with some mercenaries, but I hear that ended too. We haven't seen her in years. Can't say for sure. Some say they've seen her nearby, near the Vindasal ruins. Might just be wishful thinking, though. If she's around, she hasn't come into Pell's Gate, nor should she. I fear that girl is long gone. If you seek her out, take care. She's a powerful one, or at least that sword is. I'd steer clear if I was you.
Sure.
I wish you luck. I fear you'll need it.
The ruins then, alright. Come on. Same turning. Of course. Why are you turning so slow? I'm gonna get some wicked drift there. So somewhere here, There's a bunch of stuff around here. It's better to get you first because of the summons. That will do. The Soul Steel Sword sounds good, So I might. Now say the headgear is not super godlike in what they have. So that also, I could just check, I guess. Save and see. Yeah, what would be nice to have, huh? Kinda feeling some sort though. Especially now that I have the Azure Star. Well, that might be pretty good, eh? It's farming them souls, no problems. He won. What a jump. What a jump. Okay, this is us. Really need them though. But why not? Super Yungies. Super jumper. Not even my final form. Nothing here. And some there too. Your hugs. I got a little too dank of a stuff there. Well, I mean, that's when you need to go and ask someone about how to approach that. There's nothing wrong with that. The ball just went offline. I see, like full on a distant mode, eh? Yeah, that might be tricky for just being a trainee, that's true. Yeah, work from home when you're just learning doesn't sound that comfy. Fully remotely, yeah. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, damn son. Well, I mean, yeah, that kinda works too, though. Ironically. That unironically works. I didn't give you any like, context of other people he's supposed to work with. That kind of sounds a bit counterproductive if you want to teach someone something. A little counterproductive, huh? That you? Check the list and read. Yeah, well, I mean, that's probably exactly the case. You need to see what's on the list, what's all of it all about, and then, you know, prepare your questions and maybe write them down. So after you're done watching it, you can actually ask those questions later. And how to approach that stuff. That would be my guess. So it is our victim there. And the whole game design document? Is it not 200 pages? What is this? Yeah, super sure, alright. Oh, the Oblivion set. Oh, that's full heavy though. Not sure about that. That they have some good enchant values though.
I'm telling you, don't bring that sword back to Clavicus. It'll ruin him, I'm sure. I mean, not completely. He's still a Deidre prince and all that. Look, keep the sword if you want. That's your decision. But don't give it back to Clavicus. He doesn't know what's good for him sometimes.
The key corden. Alright, your cogs enjoy. And the super short game design document. This is totally easier to get up to speed with stuff. Hey Andor, good morning. How we doing? A legendary spell reflection, then son. And no longer sick but suffering at work instead, I see. It's always the suffering. ATB Sean, hello. Yeah, Umbra's damage is good. It's like 25, normal is like 22. Maybe 23. Yeah, like 22 for the dink stuff. 21. This one's 25, so it's more. It also doesn't weigh shit, so... Soul Trap on strike. 125 uses. Yeah, with what's the name? With the Azure Star, that should be super good. You asked for it. God, did you just load it in the Black Soul Gem? Come on, brother. I mean, whatever. It's not like I really care. And the priorities, man. Yeah, they still have a bunch of these here. Not like I'm gonna use the black one for sure. Probably. I guess. That one is for... like NPCs and stuff, right? Yeah, this one just stays empty there. I'm just gonna charge some of this real quick. Yeah, let's get rid of this stuff. 300 Hey, so hello. That's 1,600 already. Got some big boys there. Yeah, they could sell some of the daggers. And the petty greater soul gems, my favorite. Yeah, some of these I just can probably sell already, since if I keeping Umbra, then it's gonna be like endless reload anyway. Like, I don't even mind. Bring it. Where the crab's at? That's the right one now. Oh, DLC's a paradox announcement today, we'll see. We will see. There should be some though, probably. But it seems like it's gonna be at least like 3 probably new games there. Something for her brain schemes, that is interesting. Well, some like the Sims creator there too, so that's gonna be like some Giga Sims from Paradox probably, I would assume. And I forgot what was the third studio that also will be there. So yeah, we're gonna get some good stuff there. Actually some good stuff. Yeah, the only downside of Umbra is like you don't have the some enchant with magic damage. So other weapons might be a little more interesting that way. But let's see what happens. I was gonna say, see what's the helmet or whatever is. With the mask. Charge is kinda okay, I guess, on that one. Not sure if it's it's more expensive if I'm gonna sell the charge version. So we're gonna have some good stuff today, And then Thursday too. A very nice week. It's gonna be very nice week. Second half will be nice, especially. It's like finishing all the Atomic Heart and getting all the new stuff going. AAA. Gonna be good. So if you talk, I guess we just return it then.
You've brought the sword! Now give it to me. As we agreed, Umbra and I have unfinished business. Excellent! A pitiful sword with a pitiful soul in exchange for a mask fit for a god. You've gotten the better of this bargain, mortal.
Well, let's see if it's shoot.
I have business to attend to. Run along. Perhaps I'll be looking for you again.
A Mask of Clavicus, alright.
Oh well, been good knowing you, kid. Back to being his hound for me. As for you, good luck with this. I've met worse.
Let's see. A bleak fate? That sounds familiar. I'm not sure if I did, but it does sound familiar. 45 personality, brother. With 15 kilos of this? Fuck you, dolphin. I guess I still kinda need to... oh, it's crashed. Alright, I see. Classic. Still gonna need probably to tell him to fuck off. We're gonna tell the prince to fuck off. Without giving him a sword, just to finish the quest. Classic Toad Man. The Starfield is coming. Can't wait. Give me a quest item for 0-8. Ah, might be smart. That might be smart. Alright, did it just fuck up the save too again? Let's see, it was loading it though at least, not insta-crash, so maybe not, but it might be. Not even been taking away, oh yeah, the quest item. I say, is this save dead now? Seems like it, alright. Good thing I did a separate one there, actually. Oh, that's very good. Unlucky. Good thing I learned that. A good thing I learned that little detail before. Now we have this at least. And this do be working. Can I actually talk with you? Or you just like attack? Oh.
You risk much by speaking to me. You should leave this place. Now.
No.
Umbra is my blade. It is who I am. Who I was meant to be. For years I have fed my blade the souls of man and myrrh. Warriors and priests, kings and paupers, men, women, and children, all have bled for me. I have seen them all fall.
Children? It's a Bethesda game. Why are you lying?
Hungers for more.
You can't kill them.
Do not speak to me of that place. It was another lifetime. It was before I became what I am now. Perhaps they sent you to kill me. Are they worried I might come in the night and burn their village down around them? No matter. I am what I've become, and I know my fate. But what of you? What is it you seek? My death? My blade? I offer you a choice. More than I have offered most. Stay here and die, or leave now and live your life.
Choice. What a choice.
Speak to me again when your mind is set.
This is your out, friend. Leave it alone. How about we just march on back to the shrine and tell Cladicus the deal is off? Sure, he'll be a bit put off, but you won't be dead. At least, you probably won't. That's better odds than you're getting here.
I'm gonna kill you anyway, though.
I assume you've made your choice. Umbra hungers. What shall it be? Come then.
You die.
Try your luck. Feel the bite of Umbra. Let's get this over with!
Rip.
I'm telling you, don't bring that sword back to Clavicus. It'll ruin him, I'm sure. I mean,
Silent Harry. Oh, you heard it already over there.
Keep the sword if you want. That's your decision. But don't give it back to Clavicus. He doesn't know what's good for him sometimes.
He doesn't know. I could just like walk around with it, I guess. I mean, I could also turn it in, whatever. Well, I could do some of the other deed requests first. Because I think there is one shrine that I will need to finish all of them for. So I will need to do it for that. No matter what. But I also will need to progress like the main quest for that, so that ain't happening anytime soon, I think. That ain't happening. Still DLC and other things on the way. The main quest gotta wait. Yeah, maybe I just like save the... I'm just gonna save what's the name. Black Soul Gem just in case. It's gonna store it first. What is here? Let's see, you know what? Just in case. I'll just like leave a solid save here. Not the quick one. Just in case. Because a quick save gonna change. I'm not sure, maybe like... Well, there we go. There is already something wrong here. Already something wrong with this one, seems like. I wonder what exactly. Could be because of this sword, maybe. Yeah, this one should load fine, I think. Yeah, this goes okay. This one and this one already not really. Alright. Yeah, this one just... It is something we do, bruh. However, the Uber, the full toad mode there, and with all the patching and stuff. Let's test.
I'm telling you, don't...
Doesn't count.
Look, keep the sword if you want. That's your decision. But don't give it back to Clavicus. He doesn't know what's good for him sometimes.
Just resave that. Starts here, doesn't load, huh? Take it from here. This one loads, huh? I'll load this one now, maybe. And then just insta crash, alright. What the fuck is that shit? No, that was the old one. The newer one kind of worked, did I guess? Maybe if I save outside. Let me see. So maybe keeping the Umbra around in the quest version might be not that good of an idea. Maybe Umbra in general even, we'll see. This one should be fine. Something is wrong, eh?
Oh!
Something vampirism stuff. Kinda doubt it though. Oh, no, could be maybe. This one is borked. Okay, when I try to load it on the outside, what did it borks itself? Somehow. Let's try to book it and turn the quest in. Then we'll see. Maybe then it will work. If it happens with the mask, yeah. Oh, what it happens with that? Try a quick save and stuff later too. I'm just gonna turn the sword in then. Case. Could be something with like, I don't know. Like HP losing with vampirism or something. Doubt it though. You never know. But yeah, I guess with the mask too, maybe we'll see. Like, what can it be? We will see what it can be.
You've brought the sword! Now give it to me. As we agreed, Umbra and I have unfinished business.
No.
You would dare? We had a bargain, little hero. You would risk my wrath for a pitiful little sword? I will be watching you, mortal, and waiting.
Sure. 'Cause, 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 'cause
being a kid, back to being his hound for me. As for you, good luck, I guess. I've met worse.
It's the same line even. Lazy. Alright, let's see. Let's load somewhere like far away even. Just in case. See what happens. This works. Maybe just like the quest status of it sometimes somehow kind of works it. Yeah, this one just crashes. Maybe it's actually this like statue of the hound or something in your inventory or some shit. Something is not right with it, basically. But at least we kind of figured it, whatever. Should be fine, hopefully. Just means you need to save more often, as always, just in case. And not just in quick save, because that might get borked. And then a lot of progress might be also rip. Yeah, at least we got the sword still, so that's fine. That is good, eh? Let's go to kill it. And we counter-todded them. I countered the toad them. It should be somewhere away from here. Come on, man. I can climb up here. It's gonna unlock the Kineret Shrine and then go store the Black Soul Gem just in case. So it doesn't get filled by some Pepega souls there. Sure. Didn't show them the raider. What is this? That's a beach. What do we have here?
So I've heard.
Okay, they're more fancy here.
What can I do for you?
Cure for vampirism here.
Goodbye. How goes it?
What do you want?
Good day.
What can I do for you?
Okay, they're useless here then. This is just... Something random here. Do we have something random here then? Equal me. This is just some random statue then. I mean, I can guess kinda seems like it. Good, this one didn't appear on my radar there. The hopium. From copium to hopium and back. All the time. Yeah, it seems like there's nothing here, so it's just a statue. Some dudes chilling. That's weird. So I didn't finish this or something. Yeah, I think the shrine is there even. Some conjuration. Remon rune and weapons and stuff too. Wolf. Ain't nobody got time for that. Should be... I think kinda here somewhere though. Seems kinda like that was actually the thing. I did mark on the map though, that's the problem. So it should be around here, I think. There's another key already. I clearly don't know. Let's open the key, I guess. See what's there. Still gonna run like shit, probably. Inevitable. Got your drugs already. Thank you for stopping by, man. Have a good one. Have a good one. Some ogre cave. Get better engine if you shoot her. Questionable. Because then they will need to redo completely all the toolkit for modders, which are their bread and butter. And if there will be no mods, then all their games will be just forgotten, probably, after some time. And that engine just works for them. Second, let me see then. So yeah, there is a reason why they're using it still. If it would be that bad, they would already replace it. No, it should be near this. Yeah, that should be the shrine then. Why did I not get... Let me see, maybe you need something for it? Kinneret, Kinneret. Oh, yeah. Well, Kinneret is one of the gods, right? He's not the Didra. So what is this shrine even for then? Something else? No, I see. Okay, it's something else. Once you have installed the Knights of the Nine official plugin, don't have that. I don't have that. Thought I had all of it. Interesting, alright. Hey Belial, hello. How we doing? It's also cheaper. I mean, I don't think that this is their main concern there. Nice, Belial, nice. I don't think that's their concern, really, because it's cheaper. I mean, that's a bonus. There would be something better for them, they would use it. I doubt they would be cheap out on that. Because, like, even The Witcher and everything else is switching to other engines now. And they make games kinda rare, and then they sell them multiple times. So money probably would not be a problem really for them. Alright, let's get some other... it's like, they have everything established here. Why would they even switch stuff? So, we did Malakath, Hercene, Clavicus, Baitia, Azura, Mephala, Meridia, Molag Kinarmira is left. Pirit. And that's it pretty much. The Mira, Pirit, and then there is Hermes Mora, but looks like this one I only will be able to do after I'm done with all other ones and already progressed the main quest a bit, it seems like. Alright. So let's do a Pirit and the Hercene. No, wait, not Hercene, the Mira. So where is this one? Alright, see. Fine. Yeah, I don't think that here everything goes for the money. The thing is, like, it's not even the money. Like, you know, Witcher Switch, for example. Some other games switch because Unreal still provides them with good offers and everything. And not to mention, it's easier to find new people to work on the engine that is widespread instead of trying to teach everyone to work with their engine. So it's not always exactly just about the money. It's more about the fact that they... health damage, dude. Oh, that they already have a whole bunch of stuff going on with this engine. I mean, their games are like one of the main reasons the games are so popular as mods. Like, why would they abandon that? Can I at least wait? Oh, actually I can. Yeah, for CDPR is like, it's whatever. They can switch. Yeah, there's no some special, super unique features they need from their own engine. And just anytime they can like do pretty much the same, not without a lot of effort, on any other engine. Abandon it and just invest. Well, what do you mean? Invest in the engine that they have now? I mean, that's what they're doing. And if it'll be that easy to just, you know, just to make it better, lol, then we wouldn't be getting the shit performance and other issues in a whole bunch of AAA games if things would be that simple. And everything would be just perfect. But it doesn't happen. I can get Ogre's Teeth in there. 1 second. So I'm gonna go here. I might just like ditch the vampirism later for just inconvenience. It's annoying. Can't do that. Can't fast travel. Unless you regularly do this suck. I mean, they will improve them. Will they improve it to the point that people gonna be happy about it? Probably not. Well, still always gonna be something.
Well met, guildmate.
You know, like they're doing this like with the sleeping ones. It's kind of weird.
Greetings, guildmate.
I mean, I guess kind of makes sense.
Greetings,
If you're already
guildmate.
killing someone, why can't we also do the suck with them? Scroll 6 and Starfield are real? I mean, they are.
Hello, Guild.
Greetings, guildmate.
Well
You
met,
go to sleep.
guildmate.
Alright, fix that stuff. It's the one sub to use, at this point, kinda don't really care.
Fellow Magister, may I speak?
Redfall event soon too, wait, why? We get already the Redfall event, basically.
I won't take up much of your time, but I feel
What else to do about it? I think it's already kind of like overdoing. Like it doesn't really do it a lot of marketing. At this point already just show stuff. That's what people need. Alright, so I guess from here will be the closest one. I think it was in general leaked that in March there's gonna be Microsoft event and potentially Starfield. Because Redfall event we already had. That was the one where they showed a whole bunch of shit. Like I don't think they really have anything else to show. Unless just, you know, showing more for the sake of it, but I kinda don't think they will. Pointless, I feel. It was leaked rumor that there's gonna be like the Starfield or some other showcase, but not Redfall. I don't think so. Unless it changed and now it's rumored that it's gonna be Redfall. Forgot to store the Black Soul Gem. The Redfall March event. Oh, maybe they would. Oh, maybe they're doing some sort of like beta test, I guess. Maybe just gonna roll some beta or some shit. That could be it, I guess. Just gonna announce some. Not sure if it's gonna be like the showcase event for the press. It might be just some like, you know, the IRL only stuff to let some journalists play or something. I know how hyping it up so much. I just kind of like not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. Well, I mean, my issues with how Redfall kind of looks is that, like, first of all, like the weaponry and stuff looks like very generic, I guess, let's put it that way. And thank you guys, thank you. And yeah, the co-op oriented stuff also is not exactly what I'm looking forward to. What is happening here? Perit, but something is wrong with his worshippers. Seem frozen in time, mindless. None move or speak. Just unconscious there.
This one moves. A welcome change. So, mortal, you have found my shrine, and you have seen my followers. They are an embarrassment to me. The fools cast a spell in the hopes of summoning me to them. It was prideful and foolish, and it has had its consequences. My followers are trapped between worlds. Their bodies here on this plane, their souls in Oblivion. I would have you reunite the bodies and the souls.
Sure.
I will transport you to the plane of Oblivion in which they are trapped. Find their souls. When all are collected, I will return you here. Return to me when you are prepared.
Hey, right. Get the map marker. Alright, let's go store the soul gem. I'm gonna go sell a bunch of swords now. I don't really care all this fiesta. That loop was meh. Still haven't played him. Gonna if I get, well, I mean, I have the code from Trizzy also for Game Pass. It didn't work, but it maybe didn't work because I had one going. We'll see, maybe it will work when it's over. Because I want to return to Pentiment and I want to do some Deathloop. That's what I want to do. I'm not sure about the rest exactly. But those I want. Ryan, good morning. I don't think it's bad from what I kinda see. I think it's decent. It's just, it's like, compared to other games, it's kinda short, I guess. And they probably expected people to go ham with that feature of theirs, with invasions. And that will increase the longevity of the game. And that people will actually do, you know, using mechanics and all the smart things in the game just because they're doing those invasions and stuff. But I guess they kinda ended up not very fun. And not a lot of people actually using it. So it just kinda ended up being a bit short. And a bit small for the scale, I guess. Nah, might as well. I mean, even Prey was already by a lot of people considered kinda meh. So, you know, I think it's all up to personal preference. Oh, yeah, I wanted to sell stuff. Fuck. Very much so. I remember I pretty much got like flushed per even. After doing like some of the endings, kind of meme ones and stuff, and playing for a while, I think he never really actually finished it, like, you know, with some dink ending. Because it was just like a lot of annoying shit going on. Don't seem to gel with sci-fi games. I don't really think so. There's a lot of popular sci-fi games, like a shitload. It's all I think about the how well they made and stuff. I think the max difficulty was kind of part of the reason why it was basically flushed then. You just get a lot of those encounters. Some respawning stuff also, I think it was there if I remember correctly. At least I remember like switching between some like wings or something there, some areas, and just like getting the same pretty much fights again and again. And no matter how OP or not OP you are, it just gets annoying in any game in my opinion. Don't really mind like respawning stuff in general, but it should be kind of somewhere on the side, you know, on the fields somewhere. You want to go farm something? Sure, go for it, enjoy. But if it's some path or something, some area that you end up revisiting again and again, I would rather not have anything respawn in there. I cleared it, it's empty, it's clear. Done.
Well met. What can I interest you in?
Not the best places, whatever.
A good price for a good customer.
Alright, let's just keep the dink stuff going.
Come back and see me again. Goodbye.
Now we go in. Face again. Return Pepega the way he was. Hope it will reset again. I had that last time too. Because a chameleon or something, I wonder. Something that makes Pepega into normie. Yeah, just the shape and everything. Happened last time too. Then like reloaded, I think, and it was fine. Or like restarted, I don't remember. This one didn't work. Let's try to restart. With all the crushes. I just lost my beauty there. So I managed to restore it. We'll see if we can do it this time. Before Pepega will always remain a normie. Pepega's a normie still. 3. Maybe because of the rings, I kinda doubt it. Well, we'll see, whatever. Hope I'll restore it somehow. Last time it did restore itself after some reloading. Before it's already stuck like this. Baby rage. The Vampire Battle Royale, yeah, there was a Blood Hunt. The Vampire the Masquerade at that. Still is, And the vampirism at the face changes, yeah. It was fine before though. Oh, it could be like some of the grades of vampirism actually. That could be the case. Like different tiers of it. You two. Come on, dude. What is... Oh, there was a bunch there. What? Where did they come? Where did they come from? What was that? What was that? Previous with all... Oh, no, it's fine, yeah. It's just like sometimes it turns in, sometimes it doesn't. So it's still members. It's still members. Just need to get some RNG there. Decent spells still. Now the legacy of Kain Gears. Hard to say. We thought the franchises did, you know. Didn't they do the survey recently about it? So maybe. Maybe they'll get some back. Where did all those mobs come from? Nice, those. Got him. Time to charge everything. Elix 3, the son. Well, I mean, Elix, in my opinion, basically just depends on German government. If they will keep funding Piranha Bytes, then they probably keep pumping it, because it kind of seems that they don't want or even can't maybe make something else anyway. Unless they will bring up some of the classics. They already got found for another one. I know that Elix 2 was founded for sure, but I'm not sure about the next game. Did they? I haven't heard about it. Wouldn't be surprised, really. I mean, game may be still even commercially successful. Helix is just a money launder scheme. I mean, that's the kind of thing. Like, quite often the governmental funding is kind of weird. Not even like in the laundry scene. It's just kind of, you know, there's like a bunch of like government, you know, functionaries who are basically kind of those, you know, corporate dudes in the suits. But they're like even kind of more Pepega than corporate dudes, you know. Corporate dudes don't know shit about games, but at least they kind of, you know shit about profits. But the government dudes, quite often, they don't know shit about games and then don't know shit about profit. So they just have, like, you know, the budget, they have the fund, and they need to get that fund to do something. So they end up giving those money away somewhat. He died already. There we go. Like we have, for example, here also the like the funds, especially related to like the culture stuff, and dude, like the shit they sponsor is ridiculous. I'll give them that though, compared to like, you know, like Helix, for example, is just, you know, video game. A lot of people probably don't even know that it's made in Germany or something. Here they usually at least, like, you know, fund things that kind of like connected to, either connected to the country or the history or something like this. And not always though. Not always. And they fund a lot of like patriotic stuff or like stuff about like some historical shit. Because they like, you know, living in the past. Let's like make a movie about how are like the chess player, you know, was winning against another chess player from here who ran away from the country to US and became the US champion, and then our champion, you know, destroyed him in the world finals, defeated the traitor. So yeah, let's make a movie about that, this kind of shit basically. I mean, it's historical and stuff, but like they like living in all those, like, you know, past victories and the past glories, and they dump a lot of government money into that shit, and it barely makes, you know, any return to it. Like there's statistics, I think, I don't remember like how much, like out of how much, like I don't know, it's like 10% or something, maybe 20% of like things actually at least, you know, make some cash back. The rest is just basically waste of money. They're literally just like subsidizing everything, and then it doesn't make anything. But at least, you know, it kind of like fits the narrative, sort of. Sometimes, not always, huh? I think mostly the successful ones are actually not fitting the narrative. It's like some comedy movies and stuff like this that don't really work for them. But they work for people, though. They watch that shit. No one cares to watch it? Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's easier now, though. Now that there is, like, you know, not that much stuff in the movies. Even though with some recent laws, I guess, that's not a problem, too. They still gotta show shit in the movies. But still, that kind of boosts the local production. Could be, so could be. First one was okay, yeah. First one was okay. I still haven't played the second one. If I'll get my hands on it, I probably will when I'll have time. Did you just like try to kind of block me here. Oh, there's some insane drop in there. Getting John Wick first, yeah. Insane. But yeah, like, I guess it's like, you know, if the company already has all the procedures in place to properly work with governmental funding, it's probably just like more convenient for all the government functionaries. Like, they don't really care. They just have like a goal probably to invest that much money into video games. That's all they need. How will those games perform and stuff? That already doesn't matter. Money is already invested. Like, job's done. Now we, you know, now we chill. If it makes some money back, good. Helix 2 not on Game Pass, yeah. Well, I mean, not all the games get there. Otherwise, it'll be like a bunch in general there. Maybe part of the reason why Microsoft doesn't want it, though, because it's like some with like the governmental interest and stuff, and they just don't want to bother with that or something. Because it's gonna be some, like, you know, some weird stuff with money going on or something. Well, not Command Economy, it's about the Germany investing stuff. It's the same everywhere. As I said, if it's like some ministry of, you know, digital something, just easier for them to just give money again to the same studio because they have everything already in place. They have all the paperwork prepared, all the data. Game didn't sell that well. Well, I mean, it did sell something still, so, you know, fine. Here's more money. Make a next one. Where's all this shit, actually? The fuck, I still haven't met a single soul yet. See what I say. Well, the first Helix also took a while to take off, right? So one second, brother. Got him. Oh, this probably... Wait, there's a PC, right, or something? No, it's Remora. Couldn't capture Remora in Azura Heart. I do need the Black Soul Gem for these, huh? Yeah, Azura Star was empty. Weird, I think some, like... some of the others should consider kind of NPC if I remember correct, so you maybe do need it. The Black Soul Gem for them. To fit the soul, huh? Low 500 then. But I think Helix is just kind of something that like very slowly gets the sales and stuff done. Did they do any like updates or like DLCs to it actually? And did they do anything? That's actually speaking of, you know, like the topic yesterday, right? You can just like shit out a lot of small games, and do it kinda as a work. It doesn't do DLC. I mean, it did for Gothic. Not sure, maybe it wasn't called DLC exactly back then. So you can do like a bunch of small games and just shit them out. Or you can also just, you know, get a stable funding and just do some long projects, but that are pretty much kind of the same stuff every time. That's gonna be Piranha Bytes for you. And a lot of people love them at their projects. Alright. This one's going. The blood well. Doesn't seem like I need to go there, but what's this? Next after the shrines. Oh, there's much still. I have arena. I have DLCs. I'm gonna check like the the town stuff, the town quests and everything. So just go out there. Alright. Nah, go back then. First time doing Oblivion and Oblivion? No, not really, actually, not the first. I still not Oblivion, really. Well, I mean, not the right beats, I guess. Brother. I did for some other... some other lords. Some other lords I already did it for. Yeah, the arena's still there. Arena DLCs, the town quests I can do. Some other side quests I already have active, kinda. So what we exactly do here? Thank you, boys. It's like flew out of the building there. I guess. Happens. Now give me restoration 100 soon. That's gonna be glorious. Logical shit. Blood fountain. It's a very short boss, actually. And just a creepy replenishes magic with HP. That's it. Not that impressive, huh? Fine. the rest of the souls. So should be kind of close, probably. See them on the map here. Come on. Come on. Gun. And you gun to him. There should be some here. Yeah, there it is. A sightless grotto. Sure. There it is. And there's just some loot. Anything else? Something really useful would be nice. There we go. Charge everything. How big as we can. Is it annoying? There's two of you even. Okay, that's kind of bad, huh? At least he's not summoning though. Yet. Okay, he did. Alright, one down. This one down too. Send in some more. No, that was fast. Die. Oh, you died there. What was that? What was that? What you did? Yeah, come on. I thought that one already was burning to death there. I guess not. I guess not. Sorry. You gone. He's always die in interesting ways. Huh? What was that? This one is hitting you even. Get too much on the res there. Well, he's not doing too ballsy. Hello. The previous one, I think. Whatever. They ease him. Give it the souls. The suffer one doing drain strain damage health. That's quite a good one. That's quite a good one. Not the crazy damage though, but whatever. Gotta them all. Gotta catch them all. Right, let's go. It's different ones now. Wrong number. It's a nice key here, Toda. Oh. He did it. He actually made it. And made it through. Them roots, man. Angry roots. Hey, Roman. Can't wake up properly. I just open your eyes. Hello. So there is to it. Let this go. Here again. Oh, that's level 2. They will need to though. No wait, it goes out. It goes out to where? That's an interesting spot to go out to. Hey dogs, hello. How we doing? Monday do be acceptable, I guess. Like me Monday with some RPGing. Always acceptable. Always nice. You focus. I woke up way too early. But I just kinda have no problems nowadays even. Like, early, not early. You know, just kind of wake up. I just lay in bed though sometimes a bit too much. Yeah, wasting time browsing phone and stuff. That's not very good then. That I need to do a list. Not like waking up and shit is never a problem now. It's just like Dedrick Perrin's quest. With a little bit of Oblivion indeed. Hot ladies instas. Browsing Insta. VPN and stuff for that. Don't use social media. Especially when it's that annoying to use. Outside of posting to it. I only take what I need from the social media. Hey bro, hello. How are you doing, man? 1 second. It's time for a break, actually. Reminds me. Missed one. Missed last hour. Pepega. L'eredito. I see. Oh, some specific thematic ones I do check, yeah. I check the game dev subreddits. All that I do. How's it going, bro? How's the life? Nice, nice. What do you need to get it? I think you just like get a passport, just go there and pick it up. Leave a signature and you done. You free. See dogs, so let's see. That doesn't sound very comfy. Hope it'll pass soon. Alright, let's get that break going then in 1 sec. I'm gonna roll at that 3-minute block so people don't get them pre-rolls anymore for an hour. And I'm gonna go and get the bathroom and everything. 1 second, be right back. Ooh, right. Yeah, let's go. To think for the army. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Oh, the school certificate. Oh yeah, they're gonna leave the mark. You're useless with no actual education and stuff. Easy life. Feels good. I got mine before I got all the educations. So they still think I'm useless. Feels good, man. Alright. Got some snuck. Be good, Imagine working. I mean, now you will be able to. Well, you have all the papers. Who, right? But that's good. Doing something and being active is a good thing. Sync for the channel points. Oh yeah, I guess. Bye-bye. There's nothing interesting they provided us with, so... not much I can do. Hard to do something meaningful there and something useful. It's some meme colony shit. That's pretty much it. The rise on the industry. No, I haven't. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Should actually get it. I didn't. I think I didn't. I forgot. Your lifestyle. There we go. Come on. There it is. 100 restoration. Oh, we can get stronger buffs. Resident Industrial need to claim actually, before I forgot. It's not something I'm gonna play anytime soon though. I already have stuff lined up for Friday and not only. But yeah, it's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice one. That is indeed a nice one. Taking your time there. Some wooden sounds there. Master of Dodging. I think I already did level conjuration. This is level up. Or like train the conjuration, I guess. Gotta wait until we level. Get the roots. Come on. And the weapon plants, yeah. And the plants are bad, eh? Oh, very mad, eh? Spells in general go in. Some more alteration. Couldn't even like get a bunch of alteration here. Like feather or something. And blade I need to level. Illusion is with the buff. We get it to 100 soon-ish, I think. Night Eye I kind of use a bunch, I guess. Destruction 100 already. It's alchemy still. Acrobatics some more. Athletics. Sneak would be nice to improve too a bit more. I think the security that hard and that much, just from having the skeleton key. Yeah, the skill pictures are nice. Conjuration 65. Yeah, mysticism I also will need them. Nice, buddy, nice. So welcome back. How was it? How was it? Back to the land of the living. Or another year of sitting home. Lazy bomb long enough. I mean, yeah, no, it's recovering from the burnout and everything. Sometimes you gotta chill. The pee-pee hole thing on you. Maybe in April, let's see. That's like in the month you're gonna need to visit again. Let's see. I mean, good, eh? Yeah, the Capcom already posted what's gonna be there. Loading memes that I'm not gonna watch. Resident Evil 4 we already seen years ago anyway. And everything else also kinda seems meh. Didn't I basically clear this already? Not a growler here. A lot of grottos you have here. Capcom not gonna have anything interesting for me really. And it's gonna be late as fuck, otherwise I would. But for me, in my time zone, that's gonna be late. So I'd rather not. Hey, say hello, good morning. Feeling good today, getting better. These keys are Pepega. Come on. Dice. Sounds good, huh? These uppers. Crazy spells. I mean, there are some. On some you kinda don't really want to rely too much, though. Because if they fail, they might be not as good, eh? And when they work, they good. Let's see how so. How so? The nerfing rangers or something. Let's probably place back to. No, actually, no. I see. Gonna get some ammo there. That will make it quite tricky though. Cause it's like gonna be all over the place, I guess. I can actually do this. Not sure if they consider it a lie. And they also have the mirror, so. Oh, they spell reflect. Come on. Let's see. The third map is in like third mode or something. And just like alternative map for some of the modes already existing. See the upper, let's see. Let's see. Different auto types, that's nice. I'm gonna get some of that water to remove the torches. These keys are insane. The nuclear arrow. Maybe there will be some giga ones that you will need to farm in the dungeon already. This guy in 76 Battle Royale mode. That was like a nuclear grenade. If you find that shit somewhere at the end, when the circle is small and you just throw it there, oof, that was fun times, man. Come from here or I came from there? Well, seems like kind of both, I guess. The terror roulette, yeah. Can't hear the idiots anymore, yeah. Shouldn't be too bad, we'll see. It'll be fine. There's less space for loot though, that is always said. But I have deja vu here right now. Like the same exit here. But I've been there already. I'm almost there. Wizard time, I see. Why not? Why not? I'll see what will be out. Okay. Oh, it's there's another soul. All right. Why are you so annoying? Fucking trash enemy. Could go well. Another one. Not gonna be the board there, let's see. No new classes. Oh, whatever, still gonna be fun. I even need all these towers and stuff to go through. I could just go through the lava probably. Only one left? A little bit more. It's really the easy one, somewhere. The obvious area, I feel. Got ones that are kind of hard to get already did farm, I feel. I need to die first. Die. There's the damage, thank you. Break before Paradox? Yeah, I'm gonna do a little break, grab some food then. And then we go back in for some Paradoxing. So for now we toad in. And then we break in. Then we coffee soon. Then we break in. Yeah, I mean they should show a bunch of stuff. I think there's gonna be instead like mention some of the things. some of the studios and stuff, and said like many more, so that is probably gonna be a bunch. There you go. To go see me before the stream? Yeah, I haven't been there in a year pretty much since all this shit first started. I wanted to return, but didn't want to get into, you know, different kind of fitness. A little radical. So I didn't yet. I planned when they opened the new fitness center, then I might go there. It's gonna be in May, supposedly. I feel like they're gonna delay it, probably. But we'll see how the prices will go. Because for now, they can expect just way too much money. They're just way too expensive currently. For what it is. But hopefully they're gonna get reality checked like another fitness center from their chain. And maybe reconsider a bit. Hurts. Was she hoping there? She PP hoping. The Redfall is this week. We'll see. Haven't heard about that though. We'll see. They kinda want my more than fitness there. That would be nice. Assuming it was good. I want to return to it. Hey Nick, hello. How we doing? Like in May or something, wasn't it? Hilton, hello. How we doing? This guy's here. Come on. Hey, Secret him. How we doing, man? What are you doing? That's the last one, isn't it? Should be. Go back where I entered. Oof, all the way there. Alright, fine. But there will be something on the way. Yeah, 1313, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, nice secret, nice, sounds good. Damn zappers, feels bad, man. Better now. Nothing they could do. Doctor is not even once, yeah. I mean, could be. Some people do have problems with some pills when normally, you know, they shouldn't have any reaction like that. And just kind of like how our brain and body works sometimes. And the pills for everything. Well, in case of zappers, I guess you can need some. So you don't really suffer too much with pain. Oh, gonna get a W here. Nice. Fun times. Oh, I still have the charge there. Up you go. I could use some more though. Oh, I got this soul too. Took you a while. These summons are so annoying. Hade Colon Fureza. These uppers, I say, huh? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna be needing to adapt to that somehow then, since you need those pills. Yeah, I said some people can't take any pills. It's not about side effects or something. It's kinda, you know, what's in your mind, eh? Some you can't chew. That's true. Go down fine for me, thankfully. And return to the mortal realm, man. Everyone's back.
You have returned my followers, mortal. The natural order is restored, and for this, I thank you. Perhaps they have learned the folly of attempting to touch a Daedra prince. Take this with my blessing. May it bring you order.
We'll see. The Spellbreaker. The caffeine addiction. It's time. It's time. I reflect 30% on self. Alright. This one has reflect damage, right? And this one spells. Not bad.
We're back. Thank Periite.
Don't even think to be. Shaking my SMH. Yeah, it's mostly vitamins. That's the stuff I chug. Well, sometimes I do chug the stuff against gout, I guess. After some binging of meat and stuff too much. Once in a while I need to. Just in case. So it doesn't come back. Seize up as I say. Yeah, so it's like the taste stuff gets you. Subbreak unique model reminds me of something. Oh, reminds me of something. That looks pretty nice. Still doesn't work for you, Pony? Yeah, same here. In Chat Arena they don't. Some of them don't. The Franker Faces stuff seems like is a little borked in Chat Arena. Probably on the OBS chat too, I guess. There we go. This is not an issue of what we take now, I see. Vitamin B and D, I just give like multivitamin and some vitamin D on the side too. Almost done with the course now. A couple days left. Not like literally. Tomorrow will be done. The in-person Redfall, they don't even get the broadcast then, probably. As I said, it's probably just gonna get the demos to the press and stuff. It's kind of the same as they did with Fallout 76 back in the day, I think. Just get some fancy stuff for the press, you know. Get them a lot of impressive shit, a lot of free food, free booze, and then hope they will give you some good reviews. A classic. Alright, another one should be like here somewhere, I think. I will check. But for that one, I think I need a spell, maybe. We need that to lower the personality stat. Oh, they did some like fancy event for 76 back in the day. I don't like this here. Toad, doing it again. Stop. It's too much for today. I guess we do. Toad. Stop it. Stop it, Toad. There's been a bit too much of this today. Well, seems like it. Whatever. I'll restart. Toad is going crazy today. The most I had, well, I mean, I was kind of also testing stuff, so doesn't count. But yeah, there was a lot of it. There was a lot of this shit. If I lost one still. Not that bad. Damn. Sneaky. Every time. At least the save file didn't die. That's a good one. That's a good sign. I had that today too already. And now we have extra saves. Did you die there? Demo. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound good, eh? Is that guy? Oh, not the guy. That guy was fine. It's the summoning one. Finger hurting doesn't sound that good, especially from the pills. Absolutely not good, eh? Not very intended. Though. The Monka is symptom, yeah. Now we're getting numb and stuff, that's not very good there. Could be anything though, really. Yeah, like the shoulder pain for a while. I was about to go check, but then, you know, the fiesta was intensifying here. So I cancelled it. And now it's fine though. It actually passed after a while. It took a while to heal. Now it's pretty much fine. Sure, it also would be nice to go back to that swimming. get those joints, you know, some good proper work. So they move, eh? Oh, seen headshots. Come here. There's your summon. It was good because there was no summon. That's the summon. That's full. Probably. No, it's not. For some reason didn't capture. Alright. Done with this. Hopefully no insane toad action now. On the loading.
The natural order is restored, and for this I thank you.
See what I say, huh?
Perhaps they have learned the folly of attempting to touch a Daedra prince. Take this with my blessing. May it bring you order.
Alright, sure. Let's go get this. Oh yeah, I need to craft new spells in general, now that we have hunted the rest. Alright, loading. Yeah, Pepega and beam Pepega again. That takes some time. Sometimes it's just gone. He'll be back. He'll be back. Don't worry. The vampirism fucks with him sometimes. And vampirism, you know, it makes him a little different. You're not you when you're hungry, you know. Not this kind of stuff. Quite literally in his case. Alright, so I will need them. They're like... there's no damage. We need to get the stuff that damages personality on us. To get that quest, seems like. So I don't think I can really do it with spells then. Or at least I don't have the spell like that here. Maybe. Maybe cafe though. It doesn't seem like it. Well, whatever. That's fine. What we need to do is this. How far can we go? I can't really go too ham here. Let's see how much do I have. Without buffs, we have 230. See, I need like not more than 200. I need to start with 45 Magicka, maybe. For 230, for example. Hard to say. What will be the better way to do it? Do it this way, maybe. So we do 40. And 40 ints. Then 45 magic. See secret, I see. Cheap ones are died. Just need to look into some reviews and everything. You can always just get like, yeah, like some Xbox stuff or even PlayStation if you want. I'm kind of considering also getting one maybe, because I have like Xbox 360 still. I mean, it does work, but the drift and everything is already getting annoying sometimes. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, magic, we can only do this much. Ooh. Wait, what was the button? Replace. And this one. Let's see. Can we do it? Kind of doable. And then you'll need to wait a bunch until this one kicks in. I think maybe fine though. I might even want to start with this, to be honest. Yeah, this goes quite fast. I could even like rebuff after that with something more powerful. But that will be like kind of, because it's only 2 minutes and I constantly need to keep that on. Yeah, but it still works for me too. Just the drift is you can feel the stick drift. That's a bit too dank, I would say, for me personally. Not a big fan of that. Can try a different order. More magic first and then other spells. I think that should be good. Well, then I need probably damage personality from potions. Like, let's see. This. This might be a bit faster. So Magicka first, then the rest of the spells. Yeah, that controller I still want to get. I need to remind my friend, actually, because he doesn't use it anyway. I wanted to buy it from him. For my collection. That would be nice. That would be very nice. I wanted to collect to my collection, maybe to use it too. But then yeah, Gaben just kinda shit all over his stuff there. That's 45 health, that's actually nice. They're kinda whatever though. Now let's see. I mean, a lot of people were shitting back then on his controllers, though. Not sure about Steam Link, though. I think that one was kind of useful. I guess people just went to like some sort of like Chromecast or something instead. I'm not sure. The controllers people were criticizing back then. I'm not sure if they're that good. Cleric using Steam controller? I mean, could be. I just kind of want to try it too. It would be nice. So we need to damage personality stuff. Alright, I have 5 of these. More flower, fatigue 45. I mean, I don't really care about it too much. I think we'll find something better for it. Mm, 45 agility is more important. I'd rather keep it. This I can use though. Some more garbage. That I don't really need them. Not really. Should be. Feel like there should, and there it is. Oh yeah, that's good. Need one of these. Fine. I might even one might be enough. Health for 45 I need. I just grow bigger hands, yeah. Gonna put some fertilizer on them. Stay growing better. And then it's gonna be easy. It's also health 45, I'd rather keep that. Fine, we can make it work with what we have. think one should be more than enough, probably. Yeah, this I don't really need, and I guess we go with this one, right? Damage 3 points. No, that's not good enough whatsoever. What? Only 3? I need way more than that. We need way more than that. At 1 point even. Three points that way. I mean, if I chug a bunch, I guess maybe. It's not gonna be enough, I feel. Maybe if I enchant the item with that, actually. Yes, we can roll 18. That's not good enough, I think. I don't think so. I can lower it with some. Can get 48, I think. It's still not good, huh? Let's see. Pepega the Charming, yeah. Could try to buy some of that. I've actually even really been to Quatch, to be honest. Now that I think about it, like whatsoever. Like nothing ever led me there. It was a mage guild even, apparently. What if I try enchants? Not really. Can fortify, but you can do the negative ones. So I'll need to chug some potions instead. But I need to get some other spell for that.
Greetings, Guildmate.
I don't have anything. You just sell some no potions, basically. Good mage guild right there. Maybe get something that does it. I'm also not sure if the potions will stack really that well.
I am at your service, Archmage.
Brother, what is this? It's time to get up. Need to get the suction then.
You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can.
Some negative ones. We'll increase one. We need a decrease. Need to be other way around there. Let's buy some of these, I guess. There should be some better ways to do it, I feel. Spells there.
Farewell. Well, can I interest you in some of my wares?
Some of the bone stuff.
Take care.
See the uppers, I see. As long as it works. As long as it's good, Man, I thought the potion craft will be way better there. Thought we can get it better.
Oh!
Got the sun. I should affect the stats too, kinda. Nah, not these at least. Well, there's some boost that does that.
Yeah. Well met. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
That will kinda do. But drain kinda does work. So I need to get the drain effect on the spell.
Come back and
Let's see, can we stock that shit? Seems like we should be able to. That's the coffee time almost. Yeah, seems like it good, eh? That will work then. That will work then. Alright, so we're gonna do it after the coffee then. Let's get some of it. Some of the coffee and some of the gaming news. Let's go. Let's go. Then we continue. Alright, one sec. Gonna go turn things on in the kitchen. Yeah, we're gonna switch. And we switch there. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna go turn things on. For now, I'm gonna get the odds rolling. So we'll move the pre-rolls for another hour. I'll be right back.